further on.
It's like a Groundhog Day, only it's rivalry week. Yeah, hate month, followed by hate month. Every month in South Tucson is hate month.
Then after that at 9:30, cops. 10 o'clock, cops.
And then Campus PD, yes.
Campus PD at 11:30, yes.
Oh gosh. So anyway, we've got Hootenannies in our first half. In our first half of our doubleheader tonight. Hootenannies Country Western Daycare are 1-1. Did they win last week? I'm looking. They lost last week to the binging Texans 17-7. They got a win in week 1, taking out the Horse Pussy Saloon by a score of 17-10.
Well, to be fair, that week 2 loss is very controversial. There may have been binge sauce in the red zone.
There's always been sauce in the
There was a slip hazard. Hootenanny's coach was furious about it. He's still under protest with it.
So I understand because of that they wanted to wear all black uniforms, and they found out they were the away team, so they're wearing their normal uniforms because they didn't pack a separate set of protest uniforms.
Well, they'll just have to hope there's no Marmalade because that'll stain.
Oh, that's true. There might be some slippage there. The Marmalade Shack, however, off to a strong start, 2-0. Wins over, where are they? Wins over Crossbow of the Month Club. That was a tight one, 28-26. And that was a come-from-behind win in week 1. And they got a win over, where is their result in week 2? Marmalade Shack. Where are they? Oh, they're there. And they got a big win over Ted's Baby Clothes Emporium, 24-21. Actually, if you've been watching all of these, all the highlight videos that have been going out on YouTube, you'll see. Actually, I think the Marmalade Shack were featured in both weeks in the highlights. Yes. This is the first time we're actually seeing them play, and let's find out what's making them such a great team. It's time for Star Watch, brought to you by Star Watch, the local access show on Channel 22. Oh man, that has two guys watch old reruns of Star Search. And
it's a hit.
You go ahead. What was that?
Oh, I just said it was a hit.
Oh, it is a hit. Yes, it's a hit. All the people love watching other people watch stuff. And there you see some of the top players. Of course, when you talk about the Marmalade Check, you have to talk about their quarterback, Jimmy Dean Sausage. He has been outstanding so far. I'm looking at there because that T. Kirby guy, the punter, is just another kid.
Just another kid.
He's just another kid. He ain't important. Not pictured. You see, you don't see there is tight end Crispy Mathers. That's one of the go-to receivers of Jimmy Dean Sausage, especially for those short yardage gains. And of course, linebacker on defense. That is Miracle Juggernaut. Miracle Juggernaut seems to me like one of those wild cards who he can show up on almost any play, but then again he could also disappear at times. So he's kind of the key to me. Show up. 2-0 is great because he's a wild card, bitches. You all have great skin. What the F is going on? Oh, it's South Tucson Youth Football. Just watch and hopefully enjoy. And that's the thing, because Marmalade Shack finished 5-5 last season. Middle of the goods division of the big small business conference. 4-3 in conference, not really doing much. Their opponents, Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare, finished 2-5 in conference in the CSC, 4-6 on the season. Not a great season for them either. They are currently 1-1, and their star players, you see in the center there, defensive tackle Whoopi Macon. Whoopi Macon.
You know, when he grows up and he has tax returns, he's going to have to file it as Macon, Whoopi.
He certainly is. And let's see, where's the not pictured is defensive back Matthias Crunk. And on the far left, that is star wide receiver Ray Darius Oakland.
As
punter's the same kid. It's fine. It's fine. The punter's not the same kid. It's not. It's totally different. It's a stock photo. A kid.
Okay.
That 12-year-old is not playing. South Tucson has more than one punter. That's a conspiracy theory. Don't you dare be a punter truther. Here in South Tucson, there's enough conspiracy theorists here to think that there's only one.
Reversible jersey, reversible pants, reversible helmet.
Everything reversible. All right, go ahead and tell us in the chat right now if you want to know who you got. If you got Marmalade or Hootenannies.
You know, I'm going to take the longer odds here, and I'm going to say Hootenanny squeaks one out in a bit of a thriller.
Ooh, okay. Putting both teams at 2-1. That'd be a huge victory for Hootenanny. He's taking out one of the undefeateds right now, 2 games in, of course. Any other predictions? We got someone taking the Marmalade Shack.
I think the Shack is going to stick it to him.
Ooh, and that Marmalade would be sticky.
Indeed.
So, okay.
There's nothing worse than some sticky... Never mind, I'm not going there.
Especially when it's at a daycare.
That's exactly.
Let's go down to the Muni. All right. You are looking live at Municipal Field, number 89 in downtown South Tucson, Arizona, for the first half of our doubleheader tonight. Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare, the away team, in all white with purple trim. Their away team, they will be, looks like they'll be, they'll be kicking off left to right on your radio dial here on 89.3 The Bone, KYST. Also heard on AM 1400 The Growler, and you're watching a simulcast on Channel 22 Local Access. Oh, man. And that, of course, is the Marmalade Shack. Is the kid dead already? He's down. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's fine. I'm sure he's fine.
Stephen Fontaine passed out for just a little while. He's back up.
And that is the Marmalade Shack. Oh, and Jimmy Dean's Sausage tries to keep it and run. Taking the handoff play action. He's brought down the back by Christian Sims for a 2-yard loss. That is the Marmalade Shack in their home jerseys of pale orange, much like Marmalade, with kind of a yellowy hat. You know what? Their uniforms look like they're giant jars of marmalade. So there you go.
It's a tasteful apricot.
It's tasteful apricot, which is also one of their popular flavors. It's way, tasteful apricot way more popular than tasteless apricot. Oddly enough, tasteless apricot not going off the shelves with any sort of velocity.
Pectin flavored marmalade isn't selling.
Pectin flavored. Just spread some pectin on your life. That's the catchphrase. Oh God.
Well, they finally made some movement here, but it's only 1 yard.
They did, and it's going to be there's a first down. And that's going to be Hootenanny's with the football. After that, starting things off on the 40-yard line. Nothing doing on that one. We had a turnover. There is the handoff, and he's got a lot of room. And a flag. Oh, boy, it's going to be a long night if this happens.
Get your glasses ready.
Yep. For those unfamiliar with South Tucson youth football, face masks are a pretty popular penalty. That's going to be on Russell Holmes. It's going to move it 15 yards in addition to the game.
What's everyone sipping on tonight?
Dread of a family gathering, as I think everyone's sipping on.
I actually have a homemade concoction of Smirnoff, tasteful apricot,
Ooh.
and cranberry sauce.
Thank you.
Nice.
I have mortared and pestled some York mints. I have liquefied down the juices from a rancid piece of raccoon that I found outside my house.
Nice.
And really, I'm not sure what I would call it.
I believe it's called a mojito.
Wait,
Maverickless, I'm drinking a can of bread.
I think I've heard this joke before. It's called the Aristocrats.
Oh God! So a family walks into it. I'm drinking some tears. Oh! As long as you're not, no one drink a gun this time. Oh God! Where's Sleepy Timey? Oh no! Oh, almost picked off. And it's a turnover. Johnny Clement breaking that one up, and you know what?
Going for it on 4th down.
Yeah, probably better that he knocked it down. They got better field position than if he intercepted that. So that's a smart football play by that 11-year-old.
Yeah, sure.
He was smart enough to keep his hands above the ball and let it hit him in the crotch.
What playbooks are we running with tonight, Brian?
Oh yeah, okay. Let's see. So we've got the Marmalade Shack on offense right now. They are running I don't think we really saw them last season
Very
too
rarely.
much.
They advertised a hell of a lot of games, though.
Yeah, I think it also helps that we just kept that one because I love that one so much. They are the and I have it stylized in all caps as it should be. They are the offensive playbook of Texas.
Hold on. Another shot.
Oh, is that a? Yeah, there's our. Yep, there it is. Oh boy, I'm getting loaded tonight. Zach Horn up the middle, 3 yards. He is an integral part of this offense. And Hootenannies are running Oklahoma, so we actually got.
Oh wow.
We got a Red River game here. I like it.
It is 8 week come early.
Yeah, we got Red River shootout because the glitch. Oh, Jimmy Dean Sausage never saw it coming.
Oh no.
Jeff Diggs just hammers him as he's waiting for the handoff.
Oh, sausage got burned on the griddle.
You don't want a burnt sausage.
Yeah, you both went for that. That's outstanding. I'm happy with that. I'm also glad that it's just started to take off. It is totally a thing that that Seth and I did, where we just decided that Texas needed to be stylized in all caps because it would.
Texas.
It's just Texas.
As a fan of the University of Kansas, Texas is my favorite school right now.
I don't doubt it. They brought down the goalposts in celebration this time.
You don't get to do that very much.
In celebration. And Trey Sands.
Something tells me they're very much like the Philadelphia of celebrating.
Oh.
Did we win? Did we
Fake
lose?
punt and it pays off.
We're throwing batteries.
It actually did, and they get a 1 yard gain on that one. 2nd and 9, Zach Horn.
Horn?
Oh, God, yeah, the Statue of Liberty glitch and then threw a perfect touchdown. Outstanding. Oh, it makes me so happy. This game is just glitchy enough, like, that you can pass it off as the kids are just doing some dumb stuff. Crispy Mathers getting the touchdown. Sorry, the first down, excuse me.
Jeez, don't give them the score just because they got past the 30.
Brian, the yellow line does not indicate points.
The yellow line is not official, by the way. Oh, God, Jimmy Dean Sausage. Oh, he's thinking about Thanksgiving. He's just hanging out there. That's Whoopi Macon with the tackle.
I hope he's not making whoopie to that sausage.
Just very quickly had a flashback to all the bad things he did this year and how much coal he's going to get.
I love the weight on the tackle.
Yeah.
The guy staring at him.
Oh, my God. This Hootenanny's defense is just laying in some hits. Maurice Woodard with the 7-yard catch. It's 3rd and 6. He is paying for it. He got hammered. Oh.
Tackles.
Oh, pounce, period. Jeez. These hits are just violent. These 11-year-olds are just concussing their classmates and they don't care.
Keep your head up, Marmalade Shack.
They don't go to school.
I don't know, maybe lowering your head is the better option. Tremaine Scruggs, 5-yard catch, 4th and 1. Do you go for it now? Looks like they're gonna.
Points on the board. Really?
Oh, they're gonna go for it. It would have been what do you add? You had 10 for the goal line and 7 for the spot, right?
Yep.
So that would have been a 32-yard, and it's going to be a turnover. Oh, they didn't even get positive yardage.
Although there is a chance of a safety here if they keep pushing them back. Just thinking of ways to get points here, Marmalade Shack.
Definitely possible. Well, they're gonna have to hope for a turnover or just to keep Hootenannies back and play the field position game.
That definitely looked like Whoopi making on that tackle in the backfield.
Yep. And that is going to be a 1-yard gain. Brenton Hayward on the screen pass, but he ran right into a defender. Good coverage there. And it is 2nd and 9. Looks like we're in for a defensive battle, but I mean, if the hits are like what we've been seeing from Hootenannies, that doesn't necessarily equal a boring game. And there's, trying to break free. Brenton Hayward down to 3rd and 2. Good 8-yard gain on that one.
We've seen two attempts to go for it on 4th down and a fake punt in the first quarter.
And the fake punt worked.
Exactly.
That's the only time it worked.
And we still have a 0-0 match here.
And that's going to move the chains. Terrence McTaggart. What a name. That's a great name. That's not one of ours.
I mean,
McT.
this crowd we have out here tonight is definitely loaded up on something.
Oh, yeah. There are pies in the crowd. There's apple pie flavored vodkas. There's just grain alcohol galore because you know what? It's a popular night to go out and go drinking. And these people have to see their families tomorrow. And that's a good enough reason to be hungover.
End of the first quarter, 0-0. Nothing doing for both sides.
Yeah, it's low-scoring affair to say the least. Can't get any lower score than that. And that's going to be a first down. Terrence McTaggart again, 14
Negative
yards.
points.
That makes it 1st and 10.
But Hootenanny's putting on a good drive so far. They are on the opposing 36-yard line after a 14-yard gain. They're going to hand it off. Oh, he's got a nice wide open space to run through. Brenton Hayward gets 6 yards. Stopped by one of the middle linebackers there. I don't know who
So
was getting attacked.
as we were looking at the sideline there on that last play, because we're a little bit behind watching on the stream.
Yep.
There was a member of the Marmalade check numbered 04.
Wait,
I
really?
have never seen
That's
0
outstanding.
on a football jersey
This
ever before.
dumbass game. By the way, there are also 2 number 4s on the team. I'm presumably not counting that 04.
Let me just get a picture of it.
So great. And oh, Hutchinson trying to scramble. The pocket collapsed and he is brought down. No gain, no loss. That's Stephen Fontaine with the tackle.
Just double check that worked.
Second and 10 on the 25-yard line. And Hutchinson's going to scramble. Slides just short of the first down. 3rd and 2.
It's hard
that's
to
outstanding. Oh,
hard
that's
to say
beautiful.
no to like 8 yards average here. If you're Hootenannies, you want to just keep doing 8 yards.
Yeah,
That
they're
seems to be
doing
a pretty
just
good.
fine. I gotta say that. And
Just having a grand old time here.
Hayward. That's a loss of 1. It's gonna be 4th and 2, and they're gonna go for what might be a long field goal here. This is what 34 yards. Looks like a 34-yarder. This is just barely in the reach of the kicker. It's missed. Oh, it goes wide. No. We've seen that distance hit before, not consistently. That is a bit of a stretch. So
I will have to say, Roddy Hutchinson of Hootenannies does have a pretty nice stat line of 6 of 9 for 34 yards.
nice.
I mean, that had the distance and everything. It just needed better accuracy.
I also love that no one seems to really know, like, the origin of the
God.
nice.
Horse collar. Zach.
Encouraged. Like, it's South Tucson. And Jimmy Dean
It's not
Sauce
only
is going to take off
encouraged,
running.
It's allowed.
And he's brought down short of the first down marker. It's 3rd and 1 for Sausage.
I have no clue why I'm behind everyone. I don't get it. Where are you watching?
We're all just about to play behind Brian.
No, but you saw the horse color tackle like 10 seconds before I did.
I'm on Hitbox.
Okay, I'm on Twitch. That might be the problem.
That'll bring up 4th and 1.
I'm a little bit country.
And I'm a little bit
New wave progressive.
bizarre.
New wave progressive, you say?
Yes.
Nice.
Marmalade Shack going with the same play here with a punt. Something tells me it's not going to pay off.
3 yards.
And not this time. And Hootenannies have it now on the 49-yard line. They're trying to make something happen. It's been a struggle to say the least. And that's going to be Hutchinson hanging on to it for a 6-yard gain.
Call it a gain of
That's 15 yards off of 3 rushes right now for him.
2nd and 4.
And I got to tell you, his parents in the stands, they are fuming. They had to cancel a flight when they found out they had to play tonight. So talked to them before the game. They said they just kind of mumbled, "You better win." That is a big catch by Ray Darius Oakland. 14 yards, his first catch of the game. And it's a big first down for Hootenannies.
Jeez, just pushed
Well,
out that first defender.
While I know that you went over the names earlier, Darius Oakland is a great name.
I can't remember. By default, I'm gonna give that credit to Seth. I don't remember. I think we're because we look at like college basketball rosters and some of the insane names that these players have,
Yes.
and we start riffing on that. I think there was someone who was named Ray Darius, and we're like, oh my god, it needs to be like Oakland, like Ray Darius Oakland.
Middle name via LA.
That's his sister. Oh, it'd be LA Oakland. That doesn't even make sense. Damn it. Oh well, I tried. And Juan Evans with an 11-yard catch and a first down, forcing a timeout out of Hootenanny's. With a minute 26 to go, they are in the red zone for the first, second time today.
They were on the cusp of it last drive, but I don't think they actually got inside.
Oh, they are in the end zone this time. Brenton Hayward, 14 yards, zigging and zagging. It's a touchdown for Hootenanny's.
Oh, great route. Good.
Apparently they were.
Good IQ to get inside on that one. It would seem so easy just to take the outside route, but he saw those two defenders out there. He knew better.
That is a bold and just good vision from that running back. That kid. He's got good fundamentals.
Just good IQ. If he stays out of the concussion troubles, he'll be a potential third division college athlete.
Oh, totally not happening. But
Oh my! And the coach, inappropriate touching on the sideline.
Oh, absolutely.
We apologize for anyone that saw that.
Meanwhile, on the field, some very inappropriate touching of the face mask.
Oh.
Torian Bernard.
That's a great name.
Torian Bernard.
Not even close to one that I came up with, but that's a great name.
He is no saint.
He is a giant, though.
Can puns bloom on the battlefield?
So number 04 is still standing in the top left of the sideline
Good.
for the Marmalade check.
He's ready to come in anytime they need him. Anytime any other number 4s go down.
I don't think his helmet even has a face mask.
What is that?
He's wearing
That blocking running back doing? I like that the running back is like doing like the shuffle steps
I will
while
be watching.
sausage is waiting to throw. It's incomplete, by the way, so it was of no use.
Well, you have to keep your
Outstanding.
feet active.
He's doing what seagulls do when they just pound the ground.
And 3rd and 10, Marmalade Shack having
Drink
trouble.
A lot of coffee before the game, and he really has to go.
Coffee flavored ice
Diuretic.
cream.
Oh, they subscribe to the whole like coffee for energy thing. Giving these 11-year-olds 4 cups of coffee. Oh, he's taking down Zach Horn, but he gets the first down on an 11-yard rush.
There's actually a marmalade they sell there, which is actually just ground up coffee beans that they call a marmalade. It's not great for you.
It's not even wet.
No, it's not. It's just a Marmalade Shack jar with old coffee grounds in there. Sometimes you have to pick out the filter.
It actually says Filgers.
Yeah.
Couldn't afford the Folgers.
And that is a big catch. Joshua Canary in traffic, 13 yards, and they're going hurry up here. Marmalade Shack, 1st and 10 on the 12-yard line. Out of the shotgun, Sausage. A lot of time to throw. Oh, it's dropped in the end zone. Amir Green, I think, got a hand on it.
Interesting that after a near shutout first half, that both teams are threatening here at the very end.
Well, it's good to see. It's maybe a sign of things to come in the second half. And they're gonna fake the handoff. Jimmy Dean Sausage. He's lumbering towards the goal line. He's stopped short of the first down marker. He's a big boy quarterback. Canary
He
in a
is
coal mine.
indeed.
And he is sacked for a loss of 8. It's 4th and 9. I guess the field goal unit would have to come out to run some points on the board. He
So
didn't glitch that time. The line just completely collapsed on him. In fact, number 72 is just watching him
Dear
get sacked.
Lord. That big lumbering run is just turned into nothing by
Right.
two defenders. That was some technical bullshit.
We are looking at
thought that
about
Jimmy Dean
a
Sausage would've ate his
29-yard
Wheaties this
field goal.
morning.
Field goal units out. Looking at a 29-yard attempt. It is up. And good. So Marmalade Shack don't have a goose egg on the board going into the half. It is 7-3. Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare trying to put a threaten on the Marmalade Shack's undefeated record. This halftime, of course, brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh Finder. It comfortably seats 8, uncomfortably makes jokes about race. I gotta switch up the joke. I can't do the same one I do every last season. I got old. And of course, South Tucson Youth Football here on KYST 89.3, also heard on AM 1400 The Growler. Could not be possible without some of the local sponsors of South Tucson, Arizona. Local sponsors which are great, such as I don't like that one. I don't get that one actually. I'm gonna have to put that one out of the rotation. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing.
Oh, someone we'll be seeing later tonight.
We actually are, yeah. If your pipes are rusty, then you need to they need to be lubricated. And what better way to lubricate your pipes than to have one of our strong, burly men show up, possibly unannounced, knock on your door, say, well, I think these pipes need to be cleaned, and then clean your pipes. He's got a wrench, and he knows how to use it.
Sometimes you need a firm ham on the spanner.
And then he's gonna fuck you. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. I realized I had nothing for that. I was like, hell. There's just some days where you're just like, just go for the obvious joke and just take a hard left on that one. A very hard left from the Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. It's one of those things where the logo itself is the joke. I think Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing's logo I had the most fun making.
Well, you can't.
It is definitely the lewdest.
Have you seen Moist
I take that
Adventures?
back. Moist Adventures.
That is a new one.
Yeah.
You gave Seth a hell of a time with that one. I remember. Rusty's.
Oh, I was so ready to show people it. I was like, and people were just like, nope, let's do the big reveal. I was like, okay. And that's a big 3-and-out. Held by the Marmalade Shack, Roddy Hutchinson. Incomplete, or actually it was caught but tackled for a loss of 3. Defense just swarming Hootenannies on that one. And the punt unit coming out for this one. It's 4th and 13.
Oh, jeez, this is.
And that punt is going to dribble to maybe not even the 50. It's down by Hootenanny on their own 47, giving some good field position to Marmalade Shack. See if they can keep this momentum alive. Getting off and running late in the second quarter with the field goal. There's Sausage caught. Oh, and Joshua Canary couldn't turn in time and got taken down. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. He might have been off to the races if he was able to turn a little faster on that one.
Well,
what I've learned about football recently, as long as you don't get tackled, there's a good chance you can score.
As long as you don't go down, you can move forward.
Try telling that to my fiance.
Hi-yo.
Is she here?
No. That's why I said try.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I can't try if she's not here.
Okay, actually, that's a pretty good point. Matthias Crunk with the tackle.
Yes. And that's going to be Zach Horn. 16 yards, a first down. And he was not looking to be Zach Vickers got the tackle, but it took a little bit of effort. He was hanging on to him for about an extra 2 or 3 yards.
Zach Horn looked like he was grabbing onto him though with that strong arm because
clearly
Vickers
a stiff
went
arm.
down with him. The stiffest of arms.
The stiffest of stiff arms. Sausage again. He's chucking for the end zone. Oh no one even around Joshua Canary. It's a touchdown for the Marmalade Shack, and they take the lead.
Wow, we're coming out right after a 3-and-out stop by the defense.
Great big play by a big quarterback. And Jimmy Dean Sausage, you know what? He's going to help himself to some extra stuffing tomorrow. After that lovely throw. The ham wallet. Jesus. I just ripped that. Holy hell.
I couldn't just say it out loud because it would make no
I'll
sense
do
in the
that.
commentary.
I'll be the guy doing it. I don't care. All right. Oh my goodness, and here's the kickoff to Hootenanny. See if they can regain the lead on this possession.
It's Darius Oakland with 16 yards on the return.
I'm being told that the parents of Hootenannies is actually threatening to take away their turkey if they don't win this game.
Wow, that's actually
harsh.
kind of mean. I mean, it's Thanksgiving. It's a time to be, decent.
They're only thankful for winners.
Yeah, turkeys for closers, dude.
Turkey is
true.
for closers. Okay. So one of these teams will not get turkey, is what you're saying.
Why do you think Eric Gagne got really fat during those times he was a really good closer?
Oh,
Why do you
makes
think
sense.
it's the Rolaids relief closer? Because you need all that for the heartburn you get.
Rolaids,
Man, you-
that's a great sponsorship. I did not know that.
That's the legit sponsorship.
That's
Last
outstanding.
I heard of him, Eric Gagne was playing in the Can-Am League.
Oh.
I think with Montreal actually.
Oh, so he's in the CAM part of the Can-Am League.
Yeah,
The Can division and the Am division.
But, division.
but not with the champions.
And a
who are
screen pass.
called-
What's he doing? He's running backwards. Oh, Hayward.
called- Brian,
Oh,
you'll love this.
yeah.
The champions this year of
I
the
must
Can-Am League were the Ottawa Champions.
Stop it. Who'd have saw that coming?
That's their team name, the Ottawa Champions.
I also need to see their logo is so not fun.
Yeah, but
I was hoping it'd
team
be like
that
a
was-
bunch of the logo would be like a dude holding a trophy and giving a thumbs up.
The team before that was actually better. They were the Ottawa Fat Cats. But those guys folded pretty
You
quick.
know what? Minor League Baseball has the best team names.
We always talk. That seems to always come up, but I never get tired of it because there's always a new one we hear about, and it makes me so happy.
The Baby Cakes.
Have you
The
heard
baby
about the
cake.
newest one that was announced the other day?
Was it the Jumbo Shrimp one?
No, it's the Vegas Golden Knights.
That's NHL. That's
Oh.
actually.
Is that the actual hockey name?
Yes,
That is a professional hockey league.
That is a
name.
top flight premiership hockey team.
You know, the Knights would have sounded so much better.
No, the Golden Knights.
I know, but just Knights would have been fine.
Well,
But when you pay for a Vegas prostitute to pee on you, it's a Golden Knight. Okay?
That's fair.
well, they
What
couldn't
was-
actually use
Was,
the Knights because
was Knights the popular one that people wanted, or did no one want anything to do with Knights?
Well, the team wanted Knights from the start, but
Okay.
the thing is that there's already a team called the London Knights, and Knights is essentially for
Apparently,
hockey
you can only have one.
copyrighted. It's copyrighted.
It's like the
Oh.
Fighting Irish. You can only have one.
Thank God for that.
Ugh. Bad handoff. Bad Statue
Yeah,
of Liberty
not
play.
good, but Hootenanny still moving downfield. They are on the 9-yard line, second and goal.
I still think that Boston College and Notre Dame should play every year for the right to the Fighting Irish name.
Oh, that'd be great. And Torian Bonds with a catch, but it is just short. We might have checked the spot there. He might have gotten in the end zone. We'll see where the knee fell. No, they're not going to challenge it. Will this come back to haunt them? They are on basically the 1-inch line.
It's probably for the best they don't, because we only have one camera in the stadium.
Yeah. Oh, what a stop. Craig Finley brought down for a loss of 3. It's 4th and goal. Now on the 3, maybe 4-yard line.
It's a
Do
hell
you
of an
kick
angle.
it? They're going to kick it. They're going to take the tie.
That's a hell of an angle, though.
Hell of a glitch.
Actually, maybe it's not. I haven't seen where they're kicking it from yet.
Oh, the right hash.
Okay, yeah,
But it's
still
up
an
and
angle.
good.
Ah,
Nothing can
It's
rattle
just a
this
chip.
kid when he's got to kick a it's from the 4, so that'd be a 21-yarder.
that was about a 20-yarder.
There you go.
Look like he's kicking it from the 10.
And we got a tie game with 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
As you can tell from Brian's voice, it's a thrilling match we have here.
It's a late one and it's a thrilling one. Hey, it's actually gotten pretty good. It's tied up. I just need to get some water, so bear with me.
It's the classic Ty Dillinger play here. 10-10.
First and 10.
10.
Fuck Canada.
Look at this Bobby Roode over here.
Can we point out that the Marmalade Shack logo upside down kind of looks like a really fat light bulb?
Just an
Oh,
old-
Jimmy Dean Sausage! Oh, I thought he broke that one open.
Yeah. No, he got grounded.
Ew.
He walked through that Marmalade in the middle of the field there and just got slowed down.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
no.
that's not paint,
More
by the
like
way.
molasses.
They put Marmalade in colors resembling the logo in the middle of the field.
Yes.
This is their
Definitely,
muni.
it's a unique thing of the Marmalade Shack. Here, Municipal Field number 489.
It's like when the Dolphins played at Sun Life Stadium with all the baseball dirt on it. It's a
Oh
feature.
yeah, and the jerseys would just look different.
You know, someone rolls their ankles because they go off the turf and onto the sand. It's a feature.
Yep.
It's a beach. Aloha.
Good
man.
open field tackle on that
Oh,
last play.
it's like sand football. And Zach Horn gonna get a first down. And you can see that 63 yards of rushing for Zach Horn. God, it feels like he's had more than that.
Dude, does Hootenannies have 2 people on their team named Torian?
Oh, I hope so.
Because that was Torian Bernard on the tackle, and I swear they have like a Torian Bonds as a wide receiver.
Yeah, I think so. I think you're absolutely right, which is great. I love the random name generator in this game.
It's a popular name in South Tucson.
You can get a dude named 769,
They
and
were
you can
both
get a team with
actually
2
conceived in
Torians.
Ford Tauruses.
I kind of want to open up Game Builder right now. Just open up.
Time.
I kind of want to open up Game Builder right now and just kind of hit the randomized thing on just a buffer team and just see what comes up.
Yes.
I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, let's see. Let's see if I can find it here.
Sausage. Nearing the first down, the Crispy Mathers.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be a nice catch. Oh, 3rd and inches. That's a bad spot. I think he got out of there, but they're not gonna challenge it again because you can't trust the cameras in this place.
He didn't hold.
3rd and inches again from the shotgun. Caught. And Morgan Starks with a first down, gets a yard, but that's all he
Yeah, that was
needed.
definitely an incomplete pass on the play before you saw there, Brian.
Oh, was it an incomplete?
Yes, it was.
Oh, he stepped out of bounds then. Okay.
He didn't catch it.
Oh, weird. Okay, I didn't realize it was interesting. And, oh, Sausage has nothing but space. Jimmy Dean Sausage in the end zone for a touchdown for the Marmalade check, 16-10.
That's usually you'd see like a lot more clogged arteries around there, but he just found an open vein and went straight
He
through.
sure did. All right, we're going to go ahead and click random
that's
names and see
That's
what
what
we come up with.
happens when you fry up some sausage, you know?
There's Garin
greasy.
Moses, Garin.
That's a good one.
There are 2 McFarlands on this team. They're both running backs, Donnie and Paul. Santonio Merrick is a great one.
That's a good one. Triple X Kirkpatrick. That's
so
always a
amazing.
favorite.
I want to know what that one originally was. I wonder if it was like Dick or Richard or something like that. Colt East. That's a terrible name.
That's a good one.
It is. It's not fun to say though. Like
Matthias
there's two really hard
on the
stops.
And if you say it fast enough, it sounds like cold teats.
Yes, there's Trey Abrams, which you can just kind of just draw into Trey Abrams.
Raven.
Tremaine Timmons, that's a good one.
Hootenanny's got 3.5 minutes and 70 yards to go.
LaShawn Van, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Dallas Irons.
Big
Oh, and
run
he's
from
taking off.
Brendan Hayward.
Oh, Hayward, 14 yards and a first down.
That puts him around 106 yards for the game.
Whew.
Hayward taking a nice dump pass on that one.
Actually, that was I guess that was technically a catch because I think it was a
That was a forward pass.
Yeah.
He's racking up the all-purpose yards.
Total offense for Hootenannies is going to look a lot better than their scoreline, I think.
Well, you know, if you ask these kids, they will tell you it's not the individual stats do not matter. It's whether or not they win the game, and that's partially because their coaches do not tell them what their individual stats are.
They get an A4 with it, but they don't tell them.
It's also because their parents leave them at the stadium if they don't win the game.
Pretty much.
Go, good.
It's heavily implied how they did by
like
how people treat them for the rest of the week.
Oh no, he definitely jarred it loose before he made a football motion.
And Torian Bonds with a 15-yard catch. There's the other Torian, the Torian brothers.
play
First
for
name
opposite
brothers.
teams.
they're on the
More
same
just
team.
yeah, they're not. I'm not implying they're actually brothers. I guess I don't know.
They were conceived by 2 different couples in the same Taurus at the same time.
Yes.
Who had the front? Who had the back?
I'm assuming he had the back and she had the front.
They rock paper scissors for it. Oh goodness! Oh, a slide for Hutchinson right into like the legs of a Marmalade check kid.
The old Utley play.
The high slide, I like it.
Well, there's also a player on the team called Utley. Oh dear.
Yeah, that's really great total yardage for Hootenannies. It's a shame they've only gotten 10 points out of it.
They've been moving the football. I think it's just going for these, going for on fourth and not
They've
converting.
had a 4th down conversion that didn't pan out. They were down on the 1-yard line and settled for 3.
It's true.
They also missed a field goal too. This would
Nice catch.
That is absolutely
Roderick
right.
Olson, 8-yard catch, 2nd and 2. They are just inching closer and closer. The ball is on the 3-yard line. The first down marker is the 1. So they can get the first down without actually getting the touchdown on this. But they're going to go ahead and toss it. Just a little lob pass right over the middle to Roderick Olson for the touchdown.
Just a little jumpity juke, a little
Very
loopity
nice.
And the long lost Olsen
I was
brother.
going to say that was a bit Tebow-esque, but, I don't want to insult Hutchinson.
There you go. Thank you. Well, basically what we're trying to tell you is that the first 18 minutes of this game didn't mean shit because it's all coming down to the last 2.
Pretty much. Here we go.
You wasted an hour of your time.
We did. Hi, Will.
Hi.
We
just
did.
joined right now.
Sadly, okay, so here's the thing. I wanted to make all these teams available on the Team Builder website because then I could keep, because believe me, I would have loved to start adding more ridiculous names to these teams. But here's the thing. EA's servers kind of suck. And to be fair, this is going on 3-year-old game now. Maybe 4-year-old game?
On an old console, yes.
Yeah, on an old console. And so the servers are kind of boned. Oh, what a catch! 28 yards, Crispy Mathers! And that crosses the 50.
He's out here.
All they're looking for is field goal range.
That's all they need, but it's a matter of just killing clock because Hootenannies have all 3 of their timeouts. So you almost don't even want to go for that big play just yet and give them the football back. You might want to take it down to the last possession here. Clock is continuing to run. But yeah, so these teams are not on the Team Builder website, sadly, because I wanted to do that, but I realized early on I created a team and I saved it, and then I started to work on a second team. I was gonna just create a bunch, and then when I got a chance, I just download a bunch and then continue. And I learned that the server was kind of effed up, and whenever I would save a team, it would save over the previous one. So like I created, for example, Francois Creperie, then I created Danish Lose, and then I realized Francois Creperie wasn't there anymore. So what I had to literally do was create one, go to the game, download it, create the next one, back and forth. That took
Jesus.
a lot longer than I wanted it to.
Well, yeah, you made 68 teams?
It's just 60, yeah. But yeah, 60. 56 in the last season and then 4 more.
4th and 1. Do they go for it? Hootenanny's timeout.
Yeah, so believe me, I wanted to, and they go for it. Oh, no! What in the world? I thought they gave him forward progress on that. He crosses over, and then, oh!
Controversial.
That is controversial, but it's going to be a
No,
turnover.
He purposely went backwards. Like, watch, he went all the way back.
But the
Are you saying
moment the
the fix is
contact was
in?
made on the tackle where it was no longer under his control, he
Are you
still
telling me
passed
that?
the
Are
line.
you telling me that someone took to Jimmy Dean's sausage and handed him maybe an extra serving of candied sweet potatoes for throwing this game?
Oh, no.
Can they review that?
They did not.
Did
I don't know
review
why
the
they didn't.
candied sweet potatoes? No. They're already in his stomach.
Yeah, they say we can't. He might review the sweet potatoes. He'll say they're delicious.
Future Yelp reviewer Jimmy Dean Sausage.
Rock on.
He's voted by his 5th grade peers most likely to leave a bad review.
Oh. And Hayward, a loss of 1. Credit to that. After giving up the football on that turnover, Marmalade Shack put it on lockdown defense. 37 seconds to go. 3rd and 11. And of course, stay tuned because we have the second half of our doubleheader coming up. It's gonna be Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing taking on Danish Lou's Chutney House. And he's gonna air it out. Oh, it's dropped! Oh, it was right in his hands. And he let go of it. I don't know why. There was no one around him.
Wow.
I don't know what that kid was thinking. That kid's gonna feel really dumb. And the punt's a good one.
Oh dear.
All the way to the 25. And a flag on the play. This is gonna be a gift right now to Marmalade Shack. You don't want to do this. With 24 seconds to go, you just gave him 15 yards for free. Tyson Simon gonna be smacked around by his parents for that one.
Yeah, he's gonna have to apply into the Simon system.
He's
Simon's
actually
got a
an
problem.
He's actually an orphan, Brian.
Pretty much.
Oh boy.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, doesn't like talking about it, and they don't have enough funding for Thanksgiving this year.
Oh boy.
Well, with this tie, forget about Christmas too. You know.
Yeah, right. And second and 10 after an incomplete pass.
It's actually
Sausage, a
Jewish
lot of time.
orphanage.
Oh, it's dropped again. These dropped passes. What are these kids doing?
Turns out there's only 2 days in Hanukkah this year.
Budget cutbacks. Not good.
One is for regret, and one is for airing of grievances. That's all they have grievance for. All they have budget.
The football coming out of Sausage's hand looks like it's greased up. These receivers cannot hold on to it.
Yeah, I think he just beamed his own player with that one. It's 4th and 10, 11 seconds to go. Likely looking for overtime unless Hootenannies can make one heck of a miracle play here.
I think you just take a knee and go into overtime.
I'd say air it out.
And
Hail
wow,
Mary.
that punt takes quite a bounce all the way back to the 14-yard line. Jordan Utley gets 5 yards to returns it to the 14. And I guess, yep, I think this will be the last play of regulation. If they can pull this off now, they're just going to hand it off and
Hail Mary, come on.
give it overtime here in the first half of our doubleheader. Marmalade Shack 17, Hootenannies 17, and credit to the Marmalade Shack for coming back from being behind. They are one of I believe it was 14 teams that are 2-0, and you got to believe they want to enter conference play with that 3-0.
Certainly sounds like a collective groan from the audience. They were ready to get out of here.
Yeah, they got trains to catch and flights to catch and buses to make. I understand there are a lot of parents who are now looking at their watch, tapping their foot. The Hootenanny section has let out a collective annoyed sigh.
I have a report. Special coin was used for today's game. It's actually day AA.
It's a what? You're breaking up, Will.
They used a special coin for today's game. It was actually a 1-day AA chip.
Oh, nice.
Supplied by the linesman.
I was like, donated by Lyle, any of the fucking parents. And that's a
It's
heck of a
actually
sack.
the mayor of Tucson.
By the commentary team as well.
Yeah, at this point.
God, number 50 on Marmalade Shack. Watch this route.
That was a direct, or I was trying to say sack.
Yeah, just a direct hit.
He sunk his battleship.
He better look out. He's gonna
And
get-
overthrown. Hutchinson, incomplete, 3rd and 16. They might have. Oh no, that's on the 20. I didn't realize they had moved forward and gotten a first down already. I was gonna say if there was no first down made, then 3rd and 16 might have been too far for a field goal. Might still be at this point. Dumps it off short. And this is gonna be tough. 4th and 15.
They're
We are
kind of
looking-
in that nowhere zone.
We're at a 36-yard field goal. They're gonna try for it. I would not be surprised if this is wide.
Maybe short.
They make it. What a kick. 36-yarder. And it's 20-17. So Marmalade Shack and Jimmy Dean Sausage are going to get this football on the 25. They
Just wanna
can win it
point
with a
out-
touchdown.
Really just want to point out here that Hootenanny's kicker is left-footed.
Interesting, the left-footed kicker.
Going for a little bit of a hook here.
And, goes for a quick screen pass, dump off. Incomplete, 2nd and 10.
Well, Sausage did well to get that ball out of his hands before the defender came after him.
Yeah, I guess if there's anything good about that play, it's that. And 3rd and 5, that catch was made. I didn't see who made it. They didn't show the name, so
I'm
I'm not
trying
sure.
to get you an answer to that.
Yeah. But
It's number
see if it was the running back.
three?
If it's number 2, if it's the running back, it's number 2.
With 3.
That's the big boy wide receiver. I don't know who that is though. And it's gonna be a 4th and 7.
Uh-oh. I think
So we're gonna
that's
see what
a
they
little
do
bit
here.
Out of the range.
Big stop for Hootenannies. The game is on the line. They can extend it to a second overtime with a field goal. If they miss it, then the game is over. We're looking
And the
at
undefeated dream is done.
We're looking at a 39-yarder here.
Both sides fans are trying to get them to end this
And
game right
it's
here.
going to be short. Hootenannies claim the scalp of an undefeated team. Undefeated no more. Hootenannies improved to 2-1. Marmalade to Shack drop to the very same record as they enter conference. What was that?
You're going with scalping? Describe this?
It was Thanksgiving.
Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense.
And both these teams will head into conference play with a 2-1 record. Marmalade Shack start off with a game that on paper looks a little better, but until you see the record, then they got to go away to Rancho Robusto Plus Size Warehouse, who are 0-2 so far. They were one of the teams to beat in the BSB, the Big Small Business Conference. Meanwhile, Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare, they've got a game against where are they? They got a tough one. They open up at home against the defending champions. You Need a Clown.
Ooh.
So that'll be a tough one.
If
for
they can take out
Hootenannies.
the Marmalade Shack, you got to think they got the confidence now to take.
Oh,
on
that's
the,
because that's a very good point. They got a lot of momentum here.
The only thing you got to think of is once trophy games start, all bets are off.
That is true, and I got to see if we have established a trophy for that game. You Need a Clown and
an 8th day of Hanukkah.
actually, Hootenanny's Country Western Daycare and You Need a Clown did have a rivalry game last season, and they play for the official uniform of Michael Jordan, the guy who works at Subway and tends to go a little heavy on the mayo. That's an NTQ one. That's
Why would
totally
you ever want to
Seth.
play for somebody that does stuff like that?
That's a Seth one, far and away. Let me see if Marmalade Shacks, if I wrote anyone down from Marmalade Shacks. No, I only have one. The only one I have for Marmalade Shack is when they play Fat and Lazy Motorized Scooters. It's for the world's smallest big screen TV. There are some great ones. I'm so glad I made a chart. I made charts to track these all, because we are keeping these. Oh goodness.
Unlike the $5 bits of broken chair trophy.
Oh, do we have that one somewhere? Yeah.
No, that's the actual trophy that Nebraska
Oh,
and
okay.
Minnesota had, but the schools are trying to get rid of it.
Oh, that's
I
cool.
definitely told you about this when we were pitching the idea, Brian.
Which one? Oh, that. Yeah, the 5. That's. I'm sorry. I totally forgot about that.
I love that the play now is always Wyoming.
It's the Wyoming Stallions versus the Wyoming Stallions.
Unfunny reason why. It's because they're the closest to all the created teams, so I don't have to scroll through them all.
Okay.
I was
Makes
like, it could have just as well been Air Force, and I go up.
Yeah.
But yeah, Wyoming. They could be Western Michigan. Are they any good at this point? No, they're a 70 overall. Yeah, no. This is before they were actually fun and good.
Like this year?
Yes. Alright, what do we got in our next one? Danish Lose versus Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. And this is a bit of a surprising one. Danish Lose 2-0. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing 0-2. And without... If you didn't know any better, if you had to guess which team was 2-0, which was 0-2, you might have flipped that around, because Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing were semifinalists in last year's playoffs. They were the 8th seed in the tournament. They knocked off Welders of the Universe after a
I remember a lot of money was lost on betting in that game.
Yeah, after a 7-5 season, going 4-3 in conference. Kind of middle of the pack, but did enough to get a playoff spot.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I've not seen Danish Lose Chutney House before. I love that logo.
Oh, thank you. It's the Cheers logo.
I am a flag mark, and I fucking love any way you can incorporate a flag into anything.
And it's just a very neat and compact design too.
I don't know what a chutney is to save my life, though.
Chutney is something that is most certainly not Danish.
Oh.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
Like, you would not get chutney from someone who is Danish, who's called Danish Lou, who I determined he speaks with an Eastern European accent.
Wait, would you... Are there even people named Lou in
Denmark?
Are there even Danish people named Lou?
I don't know.
I think there's like another layer of this.
This is where we make chutney.
I like this talk because we get to see Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing's logo for a longer amount of time. Danish Lou's Chutney House, by the way, coming out of the Foreign Legion Conference, out of the Pinko Division, they finished 4-6, but 4-3 in conference overall. Obviously, that did not qualify for a bowl movement. So 2-0 is already a solid start for them. Let's see what they've done. They got a win over World of Shrapnel in week 1. And in week 2, they beat, where are they? Moist Adventures Indoor Water Park 21-7
Oh, wow.
to go 2-0. So that was a good game for them. Rusty Pipe Job have been struggling.
Undefeateds.
Yeah, exactly. They're one of the undefeateds, and they beat Moist Adventures, dropped them to 1-1. Rusty Pipe Job had a loss to Kathy's Country Cookin'. Close one in week 1, 24-21, and that's a quality opponent. So that's not necessarily a bad loss, but I mean,
Some people call that a quality loss.
Yes, if you had a quality loss, just sounds weird. But however, based on last season, losing to Go Pho Yourself in week 2, 28-21, not as good on the resume, and again being 0-2. They got to really turn it up, and let's see how they can do that. First, let's go to Star Watch, starting with Danish Lou's Chutney House. I don't think we ever showed them last season. Again, with their record, that's probably why. Only one player being shown right now. That is linebacker Harvey Gack. Harvey Gack. Not pictured is wide receiver Oblivious Newscaster. And defensive lineman Credgeton Duplex. Credgeton Duplex. Inside joke.
Anything I've ever said, this is my favorite team ever.
Inside joke as far as Credgeton Duplex. Credgeton is the fun way that I mispronounce Creighton.
Ah.
I had this idea that I wanted to do like a breakdown of like an NCAA tournament where I gave like actual insight, but the only thing I did was I would pronounce every college wrong. Like other than like, it'd be like actual normal straight up thing, but like someone's like, did he just call it Granzonga? That's where it started, by the way. It was Grazonga. That's why if Seth calls it Grazonga and not Gonzaga, it's because of me, and he blames me for it, and he should.
Are there guys named Virginia?
There should be.
Yeah, Virginia is my favorite one.
Well, watch out for Western Virginia.
Western Virginia.
I would keep an eye out of the Southern League because Winter Hop is really good.
Winter Hop, oh my God. Well, the fun thing is any of the teams that were state would be Station instead, so it'd be Michigan Station. Anyway, you know the team from Rusty Pipe Job, so let's go ahead to them. Star running back Gary Squirts. Gary Squirts, not to be confused with the filthy boy of the same name. Sorry, not the nasty boy, filthy boys. Also, that is linebacker Pecan Log, or perhaps Pecan Log.
Hey, we are in the season.
It is the season, and not pictured defensive lineman Respect Bookerman. All right, so who y'all got on this one? Danish Lou's or Rusty Pipe Job?
Danish Lou's, they're my favorite team ever.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I gotta go with the upset again.
You're liking Danish Lou's? Wait, the upset would be Rusty Pipe Job then, or who would the upset be?
Danish.
Okay, Danish Lou's. So we're still saying, despite being 0-2, Rusty Pipe Job are the favorites in this game. That's interesting.
They've got the history.
The history. They've got.
Well, I don't know about you, but after I have a Danish, I definitely feel a little bit upset.
I mean,
I'm
you're
setting
not
up
wrong.
for the Rusty Pipe Job.
Ew.
Well, you have to have a Rusty Pipe Job to fix how upset you feel.
Ew. This is all gross, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with this.
I can't pick against a man fixing his gigantic flesh-colored pipe. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing.
It is just a really fun logo. I just like any chance I have to leave it on there for a long period of time, I will.
And I'm mad because I don't really give a shit about Danish Lou's Chutney House name. Slim, I think, just finds that really funny. But I don't want to pick against Harvey Gack. Can we trade Harvey Gack?
Harvey Gack. Harvey Gack.
can Rusty Pipe Job acquire Harvey Gack? It'll make my decision a lot easier.
Believe me, if I could edit these teams in the game, I would. I can't edit these without like actually having to recreate them because of the stupid game builder. And you can't edit in game, unfortunately.
Can we give Harvey Gack and his family a nice house in the rusty part of South Tucson?
Jesus Christ! Okay, this isn't like the Mighty Ducks. This isn't divided by like. This isn't divided by like regions. It's not the Mighty Ducks where you can get Adam Banks on the team.
That's how schools work, though, right?
Yeah, these aren't like district teams. These aren't like school district teams. These are just like this is like your local like PAL baseball thing where like all the local sponsors sponsor the teams. But it's South Tucson, so they take it a little too far.
Legion on fucking crack.
Yes, exactly. Lee Corso is well, he's got no shirt on. That's one thing.
We can't show that now.
No, we can't. He's got a wrench on his on what we can't show.
Yeah.
And he is cranking it, and oh god, something's coming out. Oh, it's Chutney.
That is
How is Chutney coming out of that?
I don't know.
I don't
One
think I
thing's for
want to
sure,
know.
that is certainly not Rusty, though.
No, so he's picking Danish lose on that one, and let's go to the Muni and get that off our TV.
Look, Lee Corso, man.
Lee Corso, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at Municipal Field number 98 for the second half of our doubleheader here on KYST 89.3 FM, The Bone. Also heard on AM 1400 The Growler and seen simulcast broadcast here on Local Access channel number 22. Oh, man. It is Danish Lou's Chutney House in the red jerseys and white pants with red helmets. Kicking off right to left on your radio dial to Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing. The away team, brown helmets, all white uniforms. Gary Squirts, nice return there. I think that was 26 yards. I think I saw that. And he, of course, is an impact player. Of course, Rusty Pipe Job. I think Rusty Pipe Job goes as Gary Squirts goes. And I don't think his stat lines have been really that solid. Good. Yeah, nothing really solid from Gary Squirts.
I don't think we should be looking where it says Gary Squirts Rusty.
And what a surprise that someone named Gary Squirts would not have anything solid.
Gary Squirts Rusty Chutney.
I'm amazed at man that Squirts so much, or Gary Squirts.
Fakes the handoff of Jeffrey Phillips. No one bid on that. He is sacked. Stanley Buchanan, an 11-year-old with the name of a 55-year-old. Stanley Buchanan with the sack.
I have to ask, is Harvey Gack a Double Dare reference?
It absolutely is.
Thank you.
It absolutely is. I think that was Seth, too.
Wait, you didn't know it was a Double Dare reference?
No, I just had to make sure it was.
It was like it was probably one of those, it has to be, right, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Harvey Gack. It's absolutely a reference to Harvey, the judge. Or the announcer, not the judge.
The announcer guy, yeah.
Yeah, the announcer, Harvey, and Gack.
Harvey
the
Wolfman,
knockoff
of
to
course.
Slime.
Dumb? Okay.
Although Gack started on Double Dare, right? They were the ones who started calling it Gack, I think, right?
I think so. That's a punt and block formation, but you've already seen the result of it by the time you're hearing this.
Yeah, right. Well, it is a punt, and Danish Lou is going to start things off on the 40.
It's a pretty good field position.
Not bad. It's a bit of a short field for their opening possession. Philip Higdon brought down for a 5-yard gain. He almost had it. He just lost his footing. I guess I don't know who got the tackle on there, but he just got enough of the quarterback.
Number 47.
Yes, I really should have like the rosters somewhere, but that means writing them all down somewhere. No thanks. Robbie Heron. I just wait for it to show up on the screen. That's why. And Dusty Boone, great name, with the tackle on that one. Dusty Boone. I just read an oral history Double Dare on AV Club. The headline being "It smelled like death."
Oh my god! I'm gonna read my favorite. Let me find it, but I'm gonna read my favorite.
Oh,
part.
I know what it is, and you absolutely can.
I
I've read that.
linked it,
Did they do a new one? Oh my God! Higdon just
Hold on.
floored with a shoulder
I have a
block.
problem. It's just
First
that.
time.
How do you read an oral history?
It's an oral history, as in they put
Transcribe.
it
Yeah, they trans. I get it, but yeah.
from their mouth.
Hey! I wonder what they call the Burlington factory in Burlington. Is it just a coat factory?
So,
Keeping it local.
What playbooks were you running with here?
Oh, they were doing a 30th anniversary special. Oh shit, they were. I saw pictures of it on like
Oh, look at that.
on Twitter. Nice, second and
Philip
1.
Higdon.
Let's see. We
Great
got
route.
Danish lose. Chutney House out of the Foreign Legion, the Pinko division. Their offense is called run and shoot.
Oh,
So it's not one of the team's
that
offenses.
sounds
It's
very
just
American for the foreign division.
yeah, it's
You-
very well. They're trying to assimilate.
Well, it's what happens when you eat a lot of chutney is that you kind of have to run and shoot.
I would have figured that Gary Squirts would be the kind of guy that runs and shoots.
And Will, what can you tell us about Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing's offense? Because they're running Clemson.
Well, is Rusty Pipe Job playing against a team that's better than them?
Yes.
Based on their record, yes, but
And they'll
possibly
win!
not.
They'll win! You'll be so happy. But if they play against worse than them, they'll lose. And you'll be like, Jesus Christ, there's no point in living.
And Gregory Gay with the catch. Frank Church
He's
throwing
happy
that
he
one. That was on
threw
fourth
that
down,
one.
wasn't it? Oh, Higdon is out for the time being with back spasms.
Oh, no.
Says he will return soon. That 11-year-olds, those 11-year-olds and their back spasms.
In all seriousness, this is 14, right? So they're running the spread.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll Rusty Pipe Job should get a lot of play, like screen plays out in open space. A lot of running plays off the tackles to set up deep passes, that kind of stuff.
Low
You're
yardage
gonna-
plays.
Higdon was replaced by Frank Church.
Yes, Frank Church, which
Solid name.
sounds like it's the coach stepping in there, but it clearly is not. And
Bobby
that throw
Carroll.
is to absolutely no one. And with plays like that, you kind of hope you're kind of waiting for Higdon to get back in and just manage this game for Church, and just
Did I lose you?
yes. No, I'm still here. I just got distracted reading something on.
We all just kind of zoned off there for a little bit. Era
Okay.
zoned off.
Automatic first down.
We got a
And
flag
there's
on
gonna
the
be a
play.
penalty, and it is first and goal.
Is that illegal holding? Pass interference. Wow, that sounds
Yeah, pass
Wow.
interference.
Would you like to hear about my favorite anecdote from the double dare?
Yeah, after this play, I want to see if they get the touchdown on this one. They do not. It is second and goal. Go ahead.
All right.
2nd and goal.
At the end of season 1, we had done 65 episodes or something, and you figure. At the end of season 1, we had done 65 episodes or something, and you figure, well, hell, we'll never do this again. We'll get canceled. Well, we got picked up, but they didn't clean that blue shiny.
I'm going to pause you right there. It's a touchdown for Morales, and Danish lose Chutney House to be on the board. Okay, go ahead. Because this is where it gets to the meat of the quote.
So when they unrolled the floor for the second season, anybody who touched that floor broke out in the most disgusting blisters. It was like everybody had leprosy. It was the most bizarre thing in the world. Anybody who touched anything on that floor, who then touched their face, would break out in horrible stuff.
That is the second. That's like really early on, like when they were. That's when they were still filming in Philadelphia. Yeah.
It was when they filmed in Philadelphia for the first season. Inside the, I can't remember what TV studio they filmed.
I don't remember. Yeah, if I hear it, I'll remember
Like-
it. But I remember because is this a new like oral history interview they
Yeah,
did?
I'm sure this is like the 10th one in the past year. But
Yeah,
this
because I
is
remember reading one a while ago, and I was like, oh, this is really cool and interesting and stuff like that. And I'm like, and I saw people posting, but I'm like, is
Face
this the
mask.
same one?
Marcus
No,
Keller.
it's a new one. Because I think I would have remembered leprosy.
Yeah. Anytime you can reference leprosy, people
I
take
think
notice.
what also needs to be mentioned, Mark Summers, bit of a germaphobe.
Oh yeah, he was a
Oh, yeah.
sport,
First down.
and
Mark
that's
Summers,
a great
OCD.
name.
And I'm sure Mark Summers really appreciated his. Being a germaphobe, I'm really sure he appreciated working on a set where people got compared to having
Got
leprosy. when he's
leprosy
like,
basically.
I bet that validated all of his concerns.
By the way, Burdett Moyer, great name.
Burden
you-
Moyer.
And Stefan Coleman with a 14-yard catch. Rusty pipe job, moving downfield pretty well on the 15-yard line in the red
Could you
zone for the
imagine
first time.
having OCD and working on Double Dare in any
No.
capacity.
Could you imagine working in any environment where you broke out in sores if you touched something?
Yeah,
Apparently the TV station was WHYY TV.
Oh yeah, that's a famous.
Why?
Yep. That's all. That's also that's a famous television studio. Yeah, I totally remember that actually.
I believe I made the comparison.
Oh,
when I first
Squirt's
said
taken down in the backfield, 5-yard loss. Credgton
first-
duplex with that tackle. Oh, no one even around him to stop him. You can't stop Credgton.
When they get into your backcourt, Credgton is one of the most dominant teams.
You can only hope to pronounce them.
You can only hope to pronounce them.
He just goes deep and deep and deep.
And that's a 2-yard gain. Gets 2 back from Gary Squirts. 3rd and goal. It'd be
What has more diseases on it? An IWA Mid-South ring canvas or the Double Dare 4?
no double dare 4.
I think it's an Double Dare 4.
I mean,
the
the
IWA Mid-South ring
no-
canvas almost killed Samoa Joe.
I mean, I could talk to. I don't know if anyone on. I could talk to some people about IWA Mid-South and find out if anyone's ever gotten leprosy from it.
I mean, just people who've gotten staph infections from indie ring canvases. It's pretty much.
Oh, I'm sure that's happened. Like, and not just
no,
that.
it has to.
And I'm sure it's way more common than just like, oh, it was probably Mid-South or something like that.
No, it happened in the WWE too to Bob Holly.
Yeah.
4th and
Bob
goal.
Holly,
Go to the break.
I think Samoa Joe had a less serious case. Bob Holly was like about to die from it.
And Gary Squirts in for the touchdown at the start of second quarter.
Going for it on 4th.
They did, and they paid off. Rusty pipe job with the extra point pending. Have this game tied up. Extra point up and good. It is 7 apiece.
Squirt's got his receipt after he hit the end zone, though.
Yeah, for real. Gotta finish your tackles, kids. Even if the play's dead, finish your tackles. Oh, bobbles the kickoff. But he gets it, and there's a flag on the play. Not sure what the...
Personal foul.
Oh, well, Danish lose. They bobbled the kickoff, so the return wasn't much. But they got a gift in 15 yards from the face mask. Ball is on their own 47.
I just want to point out that one of the randomly generated names is Holy Cross on Rusty.
Yes. The last name is Holy Cross.
Tavita
Yep.
Ashley, that's a great name as well.
Ashley Holy Cross.
Tavita Ashley.
It's no doubt outstanding, and they're gonna hand that one off. And Heron, 2-yard gain.
Igden is back in the backfield.
It was wrapped up like 5 inches thick. Oh damn, yeah. And staff is nothing to fuck around with. Like I remember one of my old gym, like one of the jiu-jitsu guys, like someone got staff and they like had to just basically say, okay, literally no one come in today. We are bleaching our mats. We like you don't fuck around with that stuff, especially when it's like jiu-jitsu guys who are just rolling around on them. It's like, and it's one of those things like. This can totally be prevented if you just wash yourself.
Oh yeah, is there ever been a case of staph infection, at least in athletics, where it didn't boil down to you should have just boiled everything you had?
Yeah, you didn't clean yourself. Like that's gross.
It's all about cleaning your shit.
Yeah, clean your clothes and clean yourself. Wash your balls, damn it.
Which is surprising that Lee Corso does not have a stem.
Yeah.
I bet you there's some staph infection scares on Double Dare.
I was gonna say that. I know I don't have names for them, but it'd be a great South Tucson name. It'd be for one of the cheerleaders, Steph Infection.
Staph infection.
So which Double Dare obstacle course prize do you prefer? Vacation to whatever tropical place, or the pick, or a scholarship to space camp? I never wanted to go to space camp. That didn't appeal to me.
That's what I want.
What was it?
A Z-Pack.
The Z-Pack. What about BK, British Knights?
Steph, BK,
I want
and
a
Z.
$50
Oh, there goes Gary Squirts.
gun.
Oh, he's got nothing but daylight. Oh, breaks through into the backfield. 42 yards. Touchdown. Rusty pipe job. Gary Squirts with a second touchdown.
I realize that this entirely has been like a complete non sequitur from the game itself.
It's fine.
But Have you read interviews with Kirk Fogg from Legends of the Hidden Temple?
Oh, I think I did.
yes.
I don't remember much of it, but yeah.
He did an interview once where he talked about how, like, at the end, like, when they do the temple run part, like, if you win it, like, you get the item in the thing and you run all the way through and get out, you get, like, the big prize. But whenever they film enough of the season that they give out the maximum amount of prizes they have, they set up the temple guard positions in the temple in a way that makes them unwinnable.
Oh, that's
yeah, they'll probably
brutal.
just put the item in like one of the rooms right before Pit of Despair.
Or just have fat kids do it. Oblivious newscaster with a return.
Oblivious newscaster. I'm just reading that now.
Oh yeah.
There's all sorts of interesting stuff about how they safeguarded like their budget on Legends within Temple. Whenever a team would lose, and in second run syndication, what they would do is they would just reuse like prize screens. So like the actual prizes that they were playing for weren't the same prize that you'd see in later episodes, which I always thought was kind of funny.
That's great. I also remember reading that Kirk Fogg basically had to like run through the temple to make sure he could be done.
Every season.
Yeah,
and he
every
did
season.
Every season, but it got progressively more difficult each season.
Yeah. But I mean, that's pretty awesome.
I want footage of that.
I want Kirk Fogg stuck in the Cave of Sighs.
I want to see Kirk Fogg try and put that fucking monkey together.
I just want him to do it with ease and be like, it's not that fucking hard.
Oh, this actually reminds me of a long time ago.
Oh my god, imagine Kirk Fogg doing that like before like an actual team runs through it, like the fucking like in a game of like Monte Carlo stuff, it's like, see, anybody can win.
He doesn't even go through the rest of the temple. He just climbs into the cave of the silver monkey.
I remember when a temple guard scared a kid so badly that the kid jumped out of the set. Thankfully, on the first floor.
I remember there was one shrine to Silver Monkey where the kid fucked it up so bad he dropped one of the pieces.
I remember that too, and then a stagehand threw it up.
That was great.
And Kirk was like, "Helpful temple guard," and everybody was like, "You know that's a PA, you dumb
helpful
fuck."
temple spirits.
Yeah, temple spirits. I always will remember from like the interview when they talk about Wally Cole, no gain on that one, 4th and 7, and looks like they might have to go for it. It's just far enough. Yep, they're gonna have to go for a Danish lose on this one. 0 for 1 on 4th down. Conversions, so let's see. And they get it! Gregory Gay, 14-yard catch. That kid gets made fun of in school.
A lot.
Yeah.
But seriously, it reminds me of this one time, way back when, me and a friend made a 2-scale Minecraft version of the Temple Run for another guy who had a birthday. We made it for his birthday, and we actually role-played as drunken Kirk Fogg and passive-aggressive Olmec.
That's amazing. How long did it take you to build that in Minecraft?
Well, I'm sorry, not 2-scale, but like respectable, that you could actually have to do what they did in the the effort.
But still, that's insane. Oh my God! Hip bursitis for Heron. The starting running back for Danish Lose is out for the game. Says 4 weeks. He'll be back next week because his game doesn't carry over. But Wally Cole with a touchdown for Danish Lose.
It took us only about 3 hours.
Really?
We had everything that we needed. We were in sandbox mode.
Okay, but still, that I feel like that would take a lot longer than it did.
We got another guy to be a temple guard in the Forest of Illusion.
That's
awesome. Whatever it is.
We had to reach into the forest to grab the key out.
Oh, fuck that one.
Yeah.
Just trees hugging you and shit.
Or you had to break through the wall to go up to like the mine shaft.
That one always seemed like the least scary one to me because it's just a tree hugging you. Like, I can see why it would freak people out.
The worst was when the temple guard was in like the packing peanuts.
Oh, fuck that!
Yeah, like when they have to crawl through those tiny little holes.
Yeah.
I love the fact that when you go back and watch, there's if you look, just take a picture of them in the room of I think it's the Headless King, where it's 2 headless skeletons on thrones, and they're pulling cords to make skeletons drop from the ceiling.
Yep, bones.
To take their skulls and shove it on the skeleton frames on the chairs.
If that's not metal, I don't know what is.
I mean, I don't know. It just made me want to like take apart the skeleton in like my 7th grade science class. I've got to unlock the next room.
That's the second face mask for Marcus Keller.
In terms of jump scares, I always thought one of the scarier ones was like when they had like armor room, and you had to pull down the
arms. Yeah.
And the temple guard would be behind you, and I was like, they should always do that on every episode because it's really fucking scary.
And put them like right behind the kid.
And boy, did they get carried away with it like I thought they would.
They have like these 3 kind of like sarcophaguses that are standing up vertically.
Yep.
And you go inside of them and you take these 2 handles and you push them down.
Like you're pulling them down like you're.
Oh right, okay, yeah.
Like you're they would have roller coaster ride.
They would be on like a swivel platform, so like they can spin around, and there'd be sometimes a temple guard behind it that could reach through and grab and spin you around and like take you out.
That's hilarious.
I thought that was scary. I don't know about you guys, but I also think after time, contestants got carried away with it so much that contestants knew that if they went in that room they'd get caught, so they were just kind of expecting it.
Yeah.
Stefan
they just stand there and be like, "Oh, let me go."
I would have been like, I was just like, why don't you stand outside of them and just pull them from the outside?
Yeah, it's too good of a temple guard gimmick that you know they're gonna do it every time they can. I always love when they interview and they're like, so the temple guards are pretty much the same dudes who are helping the kids at the moat, and like, yeah, it's exactly what you think. Literally everyone wanted to be a temple guard. Like the time that it was your turn, you were fucking elated. Like every stagehand loved being a temple guard, because of course they did.
With some kids.
Yeah.
I bet every meeting they had.
Oh,
like,
stop!
Can't we up it to 4? Why does it only be 3?
Serge Curry, 4th and goal, and on the 1-yard line. Looks like they're gonna go for it. Try to punch it in with 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I remember
Curry is a great name.
That is a great one, yeah.
I remembered one more thing from our Minecraft Temple run. I was reading out the script for Olmec.
Of course you were passive aggressive, Olmec. I would expect nothing else.
And I'm reading it off a Word document, and I look over at the screen again, and he had dug himself a hole, and he refused to get out. The birthday boy just refused to get out.
Oh, did he make it too hard for him?
No, he just did not want to do it. He was just like, nope, no.
He didn't want to do the temple run?
Because I think he was so embarrassed by how much effort we put in for his birthday.
Oh, that's awesome though, and that's a touchdown, by the way. Rusty pipe job.
Like we got to the point where like who is going to go into the temple? Right? Olmec says, who is going to start? And I just hear nothing for like 5 seconds. Very well, Tyler.
That's outstanding.
Just, because I'm expecting him to either be fully with it or never want to do it.
God, and there was like, yeah, there totally are the guys who are the good temple guards. And then there's Phil, who's just terrible at it. What a catch. Gregory Gay, 34 yards. Not a lot of throwing for Higdon in a run-heavy offense. But he is linked up with Gregory Gay. And 2nd and 10 to end the second quarter. Bring us to the half. A little more scoring in this half. Rusty Pipe Job Plumbing, 21. Danish Lou's Chutney House, 14. And this halftime here in South Tucson, brought to you by Nissan. Be sure to test drive the all-new 2017 Laugh-Finder. Comfortably seats 8, uncomfortably sits in your driveway for all your neighbors to stare on Christmas Day with a giant novelty bow on it. Because who the fuck does that? And of
White
course,
people.
South Tucson Youth Football is brought to you by some of the local. Cannot be possible without the support of local sponsors around South Tucson, Arizona, like Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty. Because you don't need a working roof to enjoy a good breakfast. Just find Flappy Pappy's Pancake Shanty over on the hill over yonder. There's no street there; it's just a hill with a shack, and you can have some pancakes in it. It'll only seat parties of 8 or more. Not allowed because the whole place seats 7, and that includes the waitress. But no, the pancakes are good. It's just, they haven't repaired the roof since '83, and please just go there and buy pancakes. They're starving. Their family will die.
Oh, cutthroat business in West Tucson.
Yeah, the pancake industry is booming in South Tucson, and there is competition ablaze.
They also have one in West Tucson, but it's not as good.
Oh, the Flappy Pappies, yeah.
It's a franchise now.
Well, that's good. They still can't pay their bills. How'd they franchise? That's probably
legal
why.
loopholes.
They spread themselves too thin, like a nice layer of maple syrup.
And some pectin marmalade.
Oh, it's an option. They had the little packets. For a while, they had the tasteless apricot, but they realized no one was eating it.
Tasteless apricot,
Tasteful
peach, and pectin.
Yes.
Surprisingly, a popular flavor in South
And oddly
Tucson.
enough, to round out the top 5 of the most popular marmalades, Barbicide.
Well, I mean, that's more of a jelly, to be honest with you.
I mean, no, that's true. But
I think
that's the
it's
thing.
more
Like
like
everyone
a-
always goes to the barber shop. You see what the comb's sitting in there, and everyone's thinking, "Man, I wonder what that tastes like." Now you can
Tommy-
find out.
Tommy Dreamer.
I
found
thought
that
it was
once.
Cool Blue Gatorade.
It surprisingly doesn't. It's a little more minty. Not quite a
Very
Listerine or
Cool Blue
mouthwashy, but
Gatorade.
it's a little minty with like hints of like a nuttiness. And a lot of time to throw. What a catch! Mitchell Tidwell, 26-yard catch. That's his first of the game, and what a big one. First and
Oh
10.
my fucking lord. Would you like me to read you the flavor of Cool Blue Gatorade as described by a total fucking asshole?
Cool Blue, okay. Because there's a light blue Gatorade that I like, but I don't think it's called Cool Blue.
Let me read it to you in
It's
the
like
way I
Arctic
imagine they
something or
wrote
other.
it. Cool Blue can be too aggressive for some. It's tart, owing much of its flavor to an icy blue blast of citric acid. But the sweeter notes of honey and acai are beyond refreshing.
Maybe it's acai.
I don't really care.
I don't.
I just saw ACAI and thought this was the most pretentious fucking review of anything I ever seen in my life. It's blue raspberry Gatorade. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but someone who would do that would be pretentious enough and yet also stupid enough to say acai.
Acai.
And to also work for Vice.
I didn't check it was one of those like drop down things on Google.
An
So I didn't
acai
check the
moonsault. Yep.
Let's be honest here. It's probably a Vice review.
Oh, we got another face
What
mask,
did you say
y'all.
it was? You said it was like acai.
I thought it was acai. Is it not?
Acai is the moonsault.
Oh, it's acai. Is it acai? Because I know the C has the little tail at the bottom.
Yeah, it's an accented one. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Ackee. Blue
Oh
Ackee.
man, I want some ackee and saltfish now.
That's Terrell Brady with a tackle. Danish lose, marching downfield. Ball is on the 9-yard line. They're looking to get this game tied up once more. The handoff, and he goes right into traffic. Jamal Kane gets 4 yards out of it.
Wally Cole, part of the famous Cole triplets, Wally, and Washington.
God damn it. Oh, man. Again, it's one of those things you look at it, you're like, this fucking game just gave me that stuff. Kane up the middle again, 3 yards, 4th and inches. Ball is on the 2-yard line.
Damn.
For 1.5 for the first down, or just into the end zone for the touchdown, and they get the touchdown. Wyatt Bellamy, 2-yard catch. It's a touchdown for Danish Lee's Chutney House, and with the extra point pending, they will get this game all tied up once more.
Damn, it looked like he was almost going to get shot blocked there. Defender sprawling out. And it's good. 21-21. One week for the recap. I would really like to see someone just do a really chill recap of it. Just, yeah, it's good. Field goal, long distance.
All right.
He does it. Right on.
That was like, what was well, maybe Todd Cranberry will get better and he'll actually be able to start making his own calls.
Maybe if you just fix this teleprompter.
Why would we do that? Do you realize how much fun it is to watch him struggle?
Yeah, I know, but you want him to do it right.
Oh, he's doing it right.
Right is incorrect.
Oh.
Not
well,
right as in it
he's
is
not
right.
doing it correct, but he's doing it right. And that's incomplete, 3rd and 4. Yet to cross the 50-yard line on this possession.
He throws it out wide. It's all good. He's got another chance at it.
There he does, and they get the first down by giving it to guess who? Gary Squirts. 3 touchdowns today, 61 yards. A star performance by Gary Squirts. Looking to be on the winning end this time.
Gary Squirts, 6 yards, all he needs. Don't stress yourself out.
Well, make it now 2nd and 19 after that sack.
Let's see
Big
how far
drop
that
back.
gets pushed. Here,
And
oh,
a huge...
fumbles it.
Did it ever
huge-
confuse you that there was a band called the Guess Who and then a band called the Who?
I'm sorry, it's technically the Whom.
Well, I think a lot of other people call it the Who.
Quarterback keeper.
Whether that's correct or incorrect, and that's what confused me.
Gets 12 yards out of it, does Phillips. It's 3rd and 7, so gains back what he lost in that sack. 3rd and 7, though, on the 48-yard line. They've crossed midfield.
The thing is, he did that because he did a very controversial thing in moving forward.
And he's going to throw downfield, overthrows it, 4th and 7.
Here comes Danish Lou's chance to turn this around.
Yes, well, 45 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter.
What do you think Danish Lou knows about football?
Well, he knows about football.
Football.
Football. I mean, honestly, you just tell him it's rugby.
He'd probably be better at it if that happened. I mean, again, not entirely certain the man's Danish. He's got a
This is
weird
another
Eastern European accent.
Who has the Navy playbook in this game?
Who has a Navy's playbook? I mean, there are a couple teams that have that similar kind of offense.
Yes.
Diddlers have Navy.
I mean, I bet Danish Lou's like, those diddlers know how to play.
That's an even better wording.
I realized there was something there when I was saying it.
Yep, Diddlers, by the way, playing Mitch's Toys and Guns this week. Diddlers, of course, one of the undefeateds, 2-0.
When you play at the Big D, that fan support, man.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
That's true. The Whom, known for their hit song Teenage Wasteland.
Just a teenage wasteland. Whoa.
I'm just a teenage wasteland, baby.
I've got tickets to the Whom, baby. Whom.
Ooh. God damn it. Wally Cole, 8 yards, 4th and 2, though. That's the end of 3. Let's see what Danish Lou's decided to do as we start
gonna have
off
a
the
couple
4th
minutes.
quarter.
A couple minutes here to make them think about it. They'll have some Coke Zero on the side.
They sure will. That's, of course, Coke Zero presents. Now sit there and think about what you've done.
4th and 2nd. What are you?
I looked it up, and the highest point in Florida is like 350 feet or something. Do you think that Guts could have eventually made the tallest in Florida?
The tallest what?
If they kept plugging away at it, could they eventually have made the tallest monument in Florida?
It just keep building on the aggro crag.
I keep saying natural, even though I know it's not true.
Oh, it's 100% natural.
There was a time a while ago that I learned, well, just after the fact, that someone who was on Guts was auctioning off their glowing piece of the Radical Rock as a trophy.
Are you telling me that the aggro crag doesn't have 100% natural actuators?
Actuators occur in nature.
Yeah.
Are you telling me that they don't?
Oh, right out for a catch, but misses it.
Think people do when they climb mountains? They have to hit the actuators to let everybody know they climb, or else they're just liars.
Yeah, and they get a time penalty.
You do get a time penalty.
You can't win first place with a time penalty. Unless the other two are fat.
And there's the return, not getting a lot.
What the?
Punt took a weird bounce.
Is that the? Wait, hang on.
Yes.
Is that the guy from like that CBS show who's telling me that I'm not climbing the mountain proper? What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Why can I not remember the CBS show he was on?
Oh God, what was Michael O'Malley on?
Yes, dear. That's what.
Okay, that's why, because no one remembers those. 3:53 left in the game. We are tied up at 21.
Show. It ran for 6 seasons.
Did it really? Are you sure? Oh my God.
I'm not kidding.
Wide open Wally Cole for 9 yards. 2nd and 1 for Danish Lose. Clock looking to continue to run, I think.
I think by and large it's like NBC and everything else is a blur to me when it comes to like network sitcoms. But like yesterday, I remember being very successful. And like I was like, holy shit, it's the dude from Get the Picture and Guts.
Get the Picture, nice. And quarterback going to hang out on that one. Gets the first down. Brought down with authority. Higdon rushing for a first down.
I wonder how hard Mike O'Malley like pushed for Mo to get a bit roll.
No.
I know.
Would have been delightful.
Just make her a ref.
She would just show up in a ref. There was definitely like a Guts like
what
behind.
What a catch! Touchdown, Gregory Gay.
Wow,
another big play for that young man.
Mike.
And that could be a game-winning touchdown for Gregory Gay. 3:07 left, a lot of time. But that is the go-ahead
passing
touchdown.
yards.
That's amazing. That is the go-ahead touchdown right now in this game. Rusty Pipe Job have a lot of time to get this football back, but they are staring down a potential 3rd defeat. Down a touchdown.
Did you say Danish Lose had Clemson's offense?
That was Rusty.
Rusty Pipe Job.
Oh, okay. That was a big down the field pass like Clemson likes to do.
Oh, it was a pretty nice post route, I think it was. Went outside, went just turned it straight. Total yardage for Danish Lose is going to hit 300 by the end of this. So if you're looking for a reason as to why Danish Lose Chutney House won, probably because they had more yardage. Great insight.
I would gander to say it's because they have more points. That's just me.
Well, we don't look at the points here because it's youth football. And it's just about having fun.
Bullshit. South Tucson. They look all about the points.
No, the parents care about the points.
Yes.
Did we figure out if Ralph Marshall was at any of these South Tucson games?
He's the coach. He's the coach of Bully Factory.
Does his son play for Bully Factory?
Yes, his son is Goose Marshall.
Pass interference.
Yeah, all right.
Defense.
So
Bully
I'm
Factory.
sure Ralph Marshall cares
And
a lot.
purposely is not the highest rated player on the team.
Automatic first
Flag
pitch.
on the play. Pass interference, really?
Oh, coach is not happy with that one.
Lavelle Inman is going to get the talking to.
Actually, yeah, like you said, the kids are not let to be known about how they're doing, especially in the newspaper, which runs some scathing op-eds about the kids. That is a great catch by Kennard Myers, 18 yards, his first of the
Newspaper
game.
has an editor. I don't believe that.
And it's funny you bring up the Bully Factory because there is a contingent of Bully Factory parents
Wow.
in the stands right now.
Wow, they travel so well, even the games they're not a part of.
Really well. I'm not sure if it's depressingly well or scarily well.
Yeah, it depends on which side of the right hand you're on. If you're getting punched by it or... But yes, they travel well. They like to talk about Bully Factory Nation.
They have a posting of parents outside every Muni.
And that is a catch. Gary squirts. Getting a couple yards on that one. Ball is on the 25-yard line. 3rd and 3. Harvey Gack with that tackle on the last play. He's been busy.
If they can sack here, it's pretty good.
And Tyrell Grigsby getting the 5-yard catch and the first down.
Great D, boys. Sometimes you gotta wonder why they're setting up for a pass when it's a run.
Oh, they're trying to deceive the the opponent. I don't know if it's really working so well. Phillips hanging on to that one. Gets about 2 yards on that one. They are in the red zone. Ball on the 18-yard line. Rusty piped up trying to tie this one up. There is 1:14 to go. The clock has been ticking. All 3 timeouts for both teams. That's going to stop the clock. It's an incomplete pass.
3rd and 8. Danish Liz Chutney House would like to get a stop here, force a field goal. Heck, if you can make this a long situation and really put the pressure on him.
Oh, the pass is dropped in the end zone. Phillips had an open man. It is 4th and 8, and they've got to go for it. The game is on the line in this play right now. Going for the end zone again. Dropped, and it's a turnover. Gary
And
Randall breaking that one up. Oh, he almost picked it off.
And you got to imagine at this point, it's going to be 3 timeouts and then victory formation.
I think so. They've got to still get past all the timeouts that Rusty Pipe Job, who potentially can go to 0-3. What a shock.
Could you imagine that at the end of last year, Rusty Pipe Job doing as well as they did, 0-3. 0-3.
It's stunning, and it's not going to get any easier because they're in what was, by and large, one of the top conferences last season. Should be the same this season. Rusty Pipe Job, looking through their schedule, they got Busted Rubber Auto and Tire Repair in their conference opener. Meanwhile, Danish Lou's Chutney House have got a home game against Francois Creperie to start things off in week 4, rivalry week, as always.
That should be a good game.
And that's a first down. That's going to be all she wrote. Wally Cole, 13 yards, moving the chains. Rusty Pepper still have one more timeout, but this should very easily do it. They take a knee, force them to use the timeout. 49 seconds. This should be it. And looks like they got to get one more play off just because of the play clock. And by the time it hits about 2 seconds, they'll be, we're looking at here. There we go, about 10 seconds left to go in this game. And they hand it off once more to Wally Cole, 12 yards. 4th and 2 for Danish lose. Do you kick it or you just try to extend the play a little bit longer? Oh, it doesn't matter. That's going to be the end of the game.
Yeah, there you go.
I did not pay attention to that whatsoever. In a shock. There you see the player of the game, Philip Higdon, 2 touchdowns. On the losing end, Gary Squirts, all 3 touchdowns for Rusty Pipe Job. They fall to 0-3. It is an absolute stunning revelation that Rusty Pipe Job have lost yet again. Looks pretty good. Gary Squirts in particular, 3 touchdowns of rushing. Just a great performance individually. But Danish Lose had their number, and as a team, they put it together. And Danish Lose Chutney House, 3-0 heading into conference play.
Gotta love an upset.
Yeah, there are definitely some
There are definitely some correct predictions coming from Mike.
Yeah, there are definitely some good predictions. Definitely some bookies who are going to be tearing up some tickets. Who might be skipping town so they don't have to pay out their bets.
Can't run if they don't got knees.
That's true. Well, let's go ahead and bring up the logo right now. And I think that's going to be it for us. I'm about ready to hit the hay.
Well, before you do that, read that thread that I just linked there.
Oh, could Solid Snake infiltrate a compound secured by Kevin McAllister? How would the events of MG1 have turned out had Kevin taken Venom's place in securing Outer Heaven? In
this
ITT,
thread.
I think that. What's it? Oh, in this thread. Snake versus Kevin McAllister. Provide arguments on behalf of your choice. Jesus. And
if you click on the link, they actually goes into big detail. I'm going to leave that in the Discord.
yeah, go ahead. You can go ahead and I'll post that link. I'll post the link into Twitch because that's where pretty much everyone is right now. So there you go. There's the thing for you. Sorry for those watching on YouTube. I know we gotta. By the way, I want to give a shout out to the YouTube folks. I know there's a dedicated group who I'm assuming it's due to time zone issues aren't able to make it for the live broadcast. Thanks to all of you for watching, especially if you can't make it on a regular basis due to the time. I mean, we're on the East Coast of these states. Not everyone is watching from that same general area. So I appreciate it. I appreciate the comments all the time. I appreciate you continue watching. I'm sorry that we talk about random stuff that we're seeing as it happens live, and we're not really explaining. That's why every once in a while I'm like, okay, Google this and find this, and this is what we're talking about. But yeah, thank you very much, AZS. The YouTube Weekly recaps are fucking hilarious. They are a very fun thing to do. It's one of those things where the highlight videos are becoming the afterthought of it, which is fine. But I also like to have everyone be aware of the other scores. So, because some people actually like teams, and they're like, oh, I want to see how, I want to see how the mulch hut is doing, and we don't show the mulch hut this week, so you can look it up there. But yeah, keep on commenting, keep coming out. Thank you all as well. Enjoy your Thanksgiving, whatever you're doing for it. If you're seeing family, if you're hanging out with family, if you're hanging out with friends, if you're doing something that doesn't involve your traditional stuff. I had a coworker who I was asking, he goes, we're going to basically what happened was last year his kitchen was being redone, and so they didn't have a working kitchen. So they went out to a family-style Italian restaurant in D.C., and they went to a Smithsonian museum. Like, they picked a museum and they went to one. And he goes, that was incredible, and we decided to do that every year because we didn't have to cook, didn't have to travel, didn't have to have people over. It was perfect. So that's not a bad one. So if that's your Thanksgiving as well, enjoy that. And if it's not your Thanksgiving because you're not from America, like one of the good people on this call, I think, yeah? Yeah. Not you, Will.
No, I am an American.
Good, then pass this easy citizenship test. Well, that's it for us. You all have a good holiday. Enjoy it. We'll be back soon. I don't know when we're going to do another set of games, but let's see. On the list to be broadcast this week, I don't know what's going to be the pairings yet, but we got Crambler's House of Gags and Actual Items versus Tax's Roadhouse. Tax's Roadhouse are 2-0. Pablo's Roadside Tacos versus Hacking Gene's Smokeless Tobacco Warehouse. Both teams 2-0. Some are going to suffer their first loss. Same goes with Sam and Sons Gazebo Repair versus You Need a Clown. That's going to be a big one. And, of course, Shoeless Jim's Diabetic Candy Store, also 2-0, taking on Crash Zone Trampoline Experience. Those are the 4 games you'll see on the next 2 streams, whenever they are. Enjoy your holiday, y'all, and until then, good night from South Tucson.